Our world is teeming with mysteries, beings that defy logic and stories that haunt our thoughts. Are they products of overactive imaginations, or could they point to truths we've yet to uncover? From cryptids haunting dark forests to predators lurking beneath the waves, these creatures demand our attention. Today, we'll explore the 10 most mysterious creatures with unbelievable abilities. The deeper we dig, the harder it becomes to decipher fact from fiction. Stay with me, the answers might surprise you. The Mothman, United States. We begin in Point Pleasant, West Virginia. The year is 1966. Local residents report sightings of a lean, humanoid figure with a wingspan of about 10 feet and large, glowing red eyes. They call it the Mothman. The descriptions of the Mothman are chilling, with witnesses recounting its eerie silence and the feeling of dread that overcame them in its presence. But the Mothman isn't just a creature of the night. It's said to be an omen. One of the most chilling associations? The collapse of the Silver Bridge in 1967, which killed 46 people. Witnesses claim to have seen the Mothman leading up to the tragedy, fueling speculation that it was more than just a cryptid. Was it a warning? A harbinger of destruction? Skeptics have tried explaining these sightings as large birds, specifically the sandhill crane, which can appear ominous in poor lighting. Yet the sheer terror shared by so many witnesses leaves us questioning whether there's more to the Mothman legend. To this day, Point Pleasant honors its strange heritage with an annual festival, a testament to the enduring impact of the Mothman legend on the local community. The festival features various activities and events that celebrate the Mothman, from costume contests to guided tours of the creature's alleged sightings, keeping the story alive and sparking curiosity in visitors from all over. The Mongolian deathworm, Mongolia. From the forests of West Virginia, our story takes us to the sun-scorched Gobi Desert of Mongolia. Here, hidden beneath endless dunes, is said to live the Mongolian deathworm. This blood-red creature resembles a thick, pulsating tube, and it's known for its horrifying abilities. Reportedly, the deathworm can spit corrosive venom capable of melting metal, and even discharge electric shocks at its victims. Local tales warn that even touching it is fatal. Because of this, the worm has captured the imaginations of cryptozoologists for decades. Expeditions have been launched to locate it. Scientists have suggested it might be a misidentified snake or lizard, but its deadly reputation persists through generations. A fascinating fact? Though scientific evidence remains elusive, the deathworm has inspired several cultural works, from novels to science fiction films. Its legend remains one of the most intriguing mysteries of the desert. The Kraken, Scandinavian folklore. Out in the icy waters off Scandinavia lies a legend that has terrified sailors for centuries. The Kraken. Imagine sailing on the open sea only to feel your ship being pulled downward, strong tentacles wrapping around it, dragging it into the abyss. Though described as a creature the size of an island, scientists today believe these tales could have been inspired by encounters with giant squids, which can grow up to 45 feet long. But myths of the Kraken tell of beasts far more significant than any giant squid we've discovered. These creatures were believed to cause whirlpools capable of sinking entire fleets. Maritime maps over the years were often decorated with ominous markers of Kraken territory, fortifying the stories into sailor folklore. The Kraken lives on today in literature, entertainment, and even modern memes. Whether mythical or based on misunderstood sightings, the Kraken continues to stir our imaginations. The Jersey Devil, United States. In the shadowy pine barrens of southern New Jersey, the stories of the Jersey Devil have endured for over 200 years. Described as a creature with bat-like wings, a horse's head, cloven hooves, and an unforgettable scream, it's no wonder it became a local legend. The origin tale is just as chilling. According to folklore, in the early 1700s, a woman known as Mother Leeds gave birth to her 13th child. Cursed from birth, the baby transformed into a hideous creature and flew into the woods, never to return, at least until sightings began. Reports of the Jersey Devil peaked in the early 20th century. Rumors of strange tracks in the snow and livestock mutilations spread panic in nearby towns. Skeptics suggest these sightings could be attributed to large birds or vivid imaginations running amok. Still, others argue that too many locals share similar descriptions for it to be dismissed entirely. The Chupacabra, Latin America. Heading south to Latin America brings us face to face with one of the most infamous modern cryptids, the chupacabra. This creature, whose name translates to goat sucker, earned its reputation by reportedly draining livestock of their blood. Ranchers would wake up to find their animals lifeless, with 2 puncture wounds on their necks, as if something had fed on them during the night. Descriptions of the chupacabra vary. Some say it resembles a creature with spikes running down its back, almost reptilian in appearance, while others describe it as a strange dog-like predator, hairless and aggressive. Scientists often chalk it up to coyotes infected with mange, as these animals lose their fur and appear unnatural. Still, the unusual blood drain patterns have left many baffled. The rise of the chupacabra legend coincided with the popularity of alien creature films, leading some to wonder if its origins are tied to pop culture. Regardless, a creature makes ranchers lock their gates a little tighter in remote regions. The yowie, Australia. Australia's wilderness holds countless secrets, but none more intriguing than the yowie. Described as a towering, ape-like creature striking fear into anyone who crosses its path, the yowie shares similarities with Bigfoot and other wild man legends across the globe. Aboriginal stories about the yowie date back centuries, and depending on the tale, they portray it as either a watchful protector or a dangerous predator. Some speculate it could be a surviving remnant of an ancient species. In contrast, others suggest it may be a misidentified kangaroo or an elaborate hoax. Despite a lack of scientific evidence, locals frequently report sightings of massive footprints or hear strange howls at night. The Black Shuck, England. On mist-filled coastal paths in England, there are hushed whispers of the Black Shuck, a spectral black dog said to bring death to those who encounter it. Descriptions include glowing red or green eyes and an otherworldly howl that chills to the bone. One particularly well-known account comes from a Suffolk church in the 1500s. During a storm, villagers claimed the Black Shuck burst into the congregation, killing 2 people before vanishing. The claw marks it reportedly left behind became permanent reminders of the nightmare. Whether spirit, phantom, or myth, the Black Shuck's legend has endured for centuries. The Thunderbird, Native American mythology. Indigenous cultures in North America speak of the Thunderbird, a creature of immense power capable of summoning storms with the beat of its wings. Could it represent nature's fury, or does it hint at the existence of prehistoric creatures such as massive birds now lost to time? Some modern theories link sightings of the thunderbird to large bird species like the Andean condor or remnants of megafauna. Still, its symbolic importance in native traditions ensures its story will never fade. The Dover Demon, United States. In the late 1970s, people in Dover, Massachusetts, reported seeing a creature unlike before. The Dover Demon was described as small, pale, and gaunt, with glowing orange eyes and a rounded head. The creature was seen scuttling around for several nights before disappearing. Some suspect misidentification, perhaps an escaped pet, but the being's features don't match anything commonly known, leaving it firmly in the realm of the unexplained. The Beast of Gévaudan, France. Traveling back to 18th century France, we encountered the Beast of Gévaudan, a wolf-like predator blamed for more than 100 gruesome killings. The attacks were so brutal that some speculated the culprit wasn't a wolf at all, but something much more significant, perhaps a lion or an exotic predator brought to France. Despite its eventual death, stories of the beast continue to haunt the region, reminding us of an unsolved terror that once gripped a nation. These creatures, real, imagined, or somewhere in between, show us the depth of humanity's imagination and our enduring fascination with the unknown. What do you think lies at the heart of these stories? Could some of them still roam out there just beyond our reach? The truth may be closer than we think.